Data is the new oil. Data is the digital currency for innovation. Data equity is something that companies are increasingly using to signify financial well-being. Now, the industrialization of analytics is the hardening of the people, process, technology, and data in order to really start using analytics in a big way across a multitude of constituencies and clients. Nearly a century ago, Ford essentially mass commercialized the production of cars by creating an assembly line. We're trying to do the same thing for information through the industrialization of analytics. So if data is the oil, analytics is the factory. Now, in order to create basically the assembly line for analytics, you need to have the people that assemble the information and make it available to their stakeholders. You need to have a platform, and you need to have data and information be aggregated into that platform and converted into analytics. So it's made available to a broad constituency that starts to use it and makes meaningful decisions based on that data. Well, the I in CIO is information, and analytics and information are now a central part of what companies and boards are caring about. And so the hardening of people and process and technology and data and platforms are central to a CIO's agenda in order for the companies to drive operational efficiencies and drive growth through the use of analytics. What makes it hard is the quality of data, the availability of data, the access to data, putting it together into a platform, making it available to users, and doing it at scale. So doing it for 1 user, 2 users, 10 users, 100 users is easy. Doing it for thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of users is extremely hard. And the pace and scale of the growth of data is vastly different now. So making sense of all of that data, turning that into information and insights is extremely hard. Data equity is now a major going concern, and CIOs now are a major influencer of that concern, and making sure that data is treated as an enterprise asset. A major healthcare company looked at diabetes. Diabetes is a major health issue, one that you could be consulted on, go see a doctor, make some lifestyle changes, and you could prevent the incidence of diabetes. How do you do that at industrial scale? This company looked at their population of diabetics and said, is there something we could be doing to influence the way in which care is managed and reduce the incidence of diabetes for that population? So they looked at the data that was being generated by each patient, combined it with their enterprise data and over 100 different data sources. And then they used a set of cognitive computing technologies to create personalized care plans for every single diabetic patient in their population. And then patients started using it. Over the last year, we measured the results for that company, and we noticed that year over year, there was a 30% decline in the incidence of diabetes for that population.